Hello and welcome to this week's videos. This is what's coming up. We've had a trip to the market this week, so that was quite entertaining. Baz has made a mistake on his walking, now there's a story. And we have a new segment coming up, which is entitled In the Corner with Baz. Stay tuned so you can see what's coming.
Welcome to Fad-Free Living. Health without the fads.
Right, I'm off up to the sweat box. It's Monday afternoon, so I'm going to incorporate some of the exercises that the physio has given me for my butt, and we'll see how we got on. I've got to, I think I was only up once last week. I've got to stop making excuses now, I think, and get on with it. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, I'm sore. Yeah, I'm tired, but I just have to deal with all that now and get on with it. I'm not going to show you because it's going to be hot and sweaty and messy, and I'm just going to get into it. Speak to you after. Hello, wee manny. Hello. Go say that again.
You're 150 grams of potatoes or 100?
I put down 150 grams. We've come to see the delights that you're cooking up. What am I looking in there? Mercadona potatoes.
Mercadona
And
potatoes.
you found out how they make it.
I did, and here is the recipe. They are called patatas panaderas.
So just to clarify, we've got the recipe, you know how to do them, we bought them.
We bought them this morning because we were having a massage.
So what having a massage does. Okay,
Yeah.
so
But for the next time I will definitely be making them
Yeah.
because we're going to go to the market tonight and we'll make sure that we've
So
got
that-
the correct ingredients.
I'm pointing it at this. Are you doing that out or are you?
Yukon Gold potatoes, not sure what ones those are, but potatoes will do. One yellow one, you don't pick that out. Fresh parsley, garlic cloves, I've got that. It does say white wine, a quarter of a cup of dry white wine. Not sure that we'll need the dry white wine, we'll maybe just use a little bit of stock instead.
Yeah.
But they should be really nice, and they are a rustic Spanish classic apparently.
They're I love them. I absolutely adore them.
They are
I've got
absolutely
to say.
gorgeous.
And we have, it's like a bagged rotisserie chicken in there as well.
We do.
I'll show you a picture of the finished thing. But again, I love the chicken that comes in the wee bag things. It's so tasty. Oh, it's in there. Well, I thought it was in the thing, so we can bring it out. Oh,
No, I need the oven gloves.
It's a bit toasty.
It's a bit toasty. There we go. Pollo asado.
Oh, what a beautiful looking girl. Oh, hello, baby girl. I got preoccupied and I'd come back later than I thought I was going to. But look at that chicken. Look how moist. Look at that. Oh, when it's toasty warm. Yum, yum, yum. And yes, look who's hovering about trying to trip mummy up. Are you trying to, get my belly out the way. You try to trip mummy up? I think you are.
Sure. Oh, 250 grams.
And then just a wee space for the potatoes. Yummy. Look at this. You just can't make it up, can you? Anyone that's been watching any of the videos for any length of time will know the problems I had previously with blisters all over my feet. I might have to go to a podiatrist, see what on earth's going on. Why I can't just walk like a normal human being. Just so you see my foot, that's where it is, by the way. It's on the side. What's that all about? Who gets a blister there?
So it's market day today. We're finally going to get to the market to go and get our lovely fruit and vegetables. However, in the meantime, we've stopped at Aldi's to get our really healthy meats and see what else we can get. So here we go. We've got some bread rolls for going for lunchtime. So they're only mini rolls, but we say that they're mini.
And you're allowed, bread's okay.
We're only going to have one.
It's not the enemy.
So we've got turkey with pimiento around it. We've got turkey with mixed fine herbs, but which is mainly actually garlic. Both of which are really, really low in calories, but boy do they taste good when they're on the barbecue.
And we should say as well, being our usual selves, we forgot to bring the wee microphones.
Yeah, that
Just in
would be
case the
our
sound
name.
quality is not brilliant.
We've got chicken skewers, so
One of
these
our
are very
favourites.
much a lunchtime favourite, most definitely. So looking forward to them.
And we're going to have that either on on one of the roads with the guacamole, but we're thinking possibly the tomato rallado, which we can make ourselves really quite easily.
It's really just grated tomato.
A bit of olive oil.
It's it does taste really nice, and it saves you from shredding your knuckles when you're doing it. Now we do have an avocado in the house.
We do. We could have made all of this ourselves.
But we could have made this ourselves as well.
But we've been a bit lazy.
But we're being a bit lazy. But this will keep. So if we decide that we're going to make it when we go home, we can do. So that's the next thing.
So it's all nice and healthy. Well done us. I mean, there's nothing there that I'm looking at thinking to myself, why? I mean, look how healthy we are. So I picked that up because I saw it and I
arrived
just arrived out of nowhere, didn't it? And I thought, right, well that's fine. We'll go with that.
I'll stick it in the Q box.
Because I did have a look and I thought, you know what, just 3 squares along the top a night, just for a wee taste.
Perfect.
100 calories, if that.
Yeah.
It's
so
fine.
I said to Baz, where did he get it from? And he went, oh, just at the end. So I had to go and have a look. Of course I did. So they'd got some beautiful salted caramel.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd get a piece of that.
Yeah.
But then they also had with biscuits.
Cookies.
Well, I will say we are supporting the Spanish brand, which is Valor, which is made up in Valladolid.
We've been there.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Did not get freebies.
Didn't get freebies because we went just after COVID.
And they stopped doing freebies. They
made
made some cock and bull story.
Yeah.
About because we're not allowed to because of distancing.
Yeah, so 3 squares of that will be absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
So that's our healthy option. Now we're going to go across to the market.
We're going to go to the market.
Across the road and go and get our fruit and veg.
Don't go shopping hungry, people. Have your breakfast first.
Yeah.
And that's we probably would have made the tomato rallado ourselves had we already had breakfast. But
and I didn't have the tomatoes in the house.
But we're going to the market.
I know.
What we got to the market for?
Tomatoes.
Well, there you go. So we would have had tomatoes.
So I do have the shopping list and we will aim to stick to it. And some of it is written in Spanish, but the ones I didn't know, the butternut squash, is not in Spanish.
Right, let's get ourselves to the market.
Okay, see you soon. So this is us now. We're standing right beside the chicken stall. It's very much a traditional thing at all the Spanish markets. They come down and they will get a roast chicken every Friday. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3, depending on the size of the family. And they'll even keep it for going back to later on in the evening. I have to say, there's 2 chicken stalls in the market. This by far, I would say, is the best one. And what they do is they actually get the wine from Aldi's or the wine from Lidl's and they spray it over with all the wine. So they're cooked, they spray the wine as it's in coming down, so in the middle cabinet you've got the fresh ones at the top just as they're coming down, and then on the bottom, so you've got all the potatoes on the bottom, you've got ribs on the bottom, so just absolutely gorgeous, and they snip them using like secateurs, so and then just fling it into one of the silver foil tubs, stick the lid on, smack it down with the round circle piece at the moment. So maybe just get a picture of it. So absolutely gorgeous, and all I can do is my belly's rumbling because of the smell.
You'll duck if you or smile, one of the two. And one thing that we do find at a lot of the Spanish markets as well is sweets. They've actually got sweet shops, which in the UK you don't really see a lot of, I would say. There's a... Yeah. And they love their nuts. Especially sunflower seeds. And you're particularly at the football, you'll see them at the football and it's just sunflower seeds, capsules, shells all over the floor because they just sit there and munch on them. They're like parrots. And of course, the clothes shops. and I've said it before and I will say it again, the biggest thing that the Spanish seem to love at the moment is cranes. They are absolutely everywhere. I'm not exaggerating. They are absolutely everywhere. What a building going on.
Oh, I've disappeared out of the camera. So this is the herbs and spices man. He covers everything and he will make up a mixture for you. The last time I was here, he made up garam masala for me. So actually weighed everything all out in proper quantities, which was absolutely superb. Today I'm going to get paprika, which is pimiento roja, and garlic granules, so ajo. Absolutely superb, so fresh, weigh the amount that you actually want, and then I decant into a little jar.
And as you can see, the chicken is so popular here, there is 2 different folk doing it. It is scrumming. This one, Elaine says the other one's her favourite. I don't care, they're both nice. So another absolute staple with the Spanish here is the churros cafe. I said cafe, box, van. So these ones obviously do other things, but a lot of them are just absolutely standalone churros. And I think if I kind of pan out this way, I think you can see it just here. I don't know if what I'm pointing to now, but they come with a seating area. That's how popular they are as well. So you eat your churros and you get a wee cup of runny chocolate. Some of the chocolate's good, some of it's absolutely cack. I like churros at times, but listen, it's not a donut. So I'm going to say, why would you have churros when you can have a donut? But the Spanish go absolutely mental for it.
But I am hoping that we're going to get some churros on Sunday.
We're going to get some churros on Sunday, and the reason being is that round about us in the summer, when all the Spanish flock, so basically in August, really,
Yeah.
so halfway through July, all through August, there's a load of churros vans appear, and they just park. They stay there the whole summer, and they open up in the mornings, pretty much to the afternoon. So we're going to go. There's obviously fattening, so it's no part of our diet. But we have said that we will go. So Sunday's really got to be our last chance, because there's a mass exodus from this place, because that's the summer over. Their summer holidays are over, and all the ones from some Barcelona, but Madrid, Murcia especially, they flock here in August, and they're all going home. So it's going to get a lot quieter around here again, and that's the market. I'm not going to video because it's all lots of fruit and veg stalls. So we've kind of just pointed out some of the wee ones. Again, kind of new to all this stuff, and I've kind of videoed a bit discreetly, really. I'll get braver, I think, as time goes on, and I'll actually say to folk, listen, can we video you? Because it would have been good to watch the lassie chop up. We didn't get chicken, we ended up getting the ribs. So we can't actually have the steak tonight. But anyway, we need to rethink our dinner now. To be honest, we videoed without asking, and then just felt guilty. And I thought, you know what, we've videoed, we need to buy something now. So we went with the ribs rather than the chicken. Because you can't do the ribs yourself. No. And you didn't get the ribs really anywhere.
No,
that
you can
was
buy
nice
them, but
here.
they're definitely not as nice.
No, so we went with the ribs. Anyway, blathering again.
Yeah.
This is the churros van. We're going on Sunday, so it might not be in this video, but next week's video you might actually see us sitting down and enjoying some churros.
Yeah.
That's the market though, I think.
That's market. I'm going for veg now.
We're actually going to get the veg. I'll maybe video you get some veg. Yeah. We'll see. Again? Perfecto. Gracias. So basically the guys handed a in a bag and said, help yourself. On you go. I was hoping we were going to get to hear her throwing a bit more Spanish.
Yeah.
We might do.
I'll get the photos.
But this is it. Everything is absolutely fresh, and it all looks brilliant.
alguna bolsica de estas también. €1 la bolsica. La bolsa o suelta las mías. Son de las mismas,
Excellent zoom work there.
Son de las mismas las sueltas que la. Champiñón no queda ya, ¿no?
So for the potatoes, butternut squash, courgette, tomatoes, got a wee freebie thrown in. I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it could be a tiny little apple. It came to a sum total, and a freebie of the perihil, which is parsley. That came to a grand total of €3.50. So absolutely delighted, because we've not had butternut squash in a while, so we'll be roasting that.
So this is pretty much what lunch is looking like. I've tried this and it's okay, it's no brilliant. I think I probably prefer the stuff that we just make at home. But I've had a bite of this and it's very nice. And this one was lovely.
We're in the corner with Bez. He's answering the questions that nobody asks. Yes, we're in the corner with Bez.
Oh, hello and welcome to this first edition of In the Corner with Baz, where I'll be answering all your questions the only way I know how, accurately. So today we've got a question from Nobody Asked _you, and they've asked, how many sit-ups do I need to do before a pizza counts as core training? Now this is very scientific. One slice of pepperoni pizza actually accounts for 25 properly done crunches. But here's a loophole for you. Take that pizza, put it in half, it becomes a sandwich. And as we all know, sandwiches are a fraction of the calories that a pizza has. And if you add pineapple or rocket into that, it's basically a salad. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. See you next time on In the Corner with Baz.
We're in the corner with Bez.
So, I'm walking along. I've come out this morning. Thought, right, I'll do the 5k because it's Saturday. You didn't know that, but I'm telling you. So, and I'd usually take him out around about 4 and stuff. I get some of my steps in there, but football's on today, so Elaine takes them out for me. But anyway, I've come out for my walk, so I wanted to get at least 5k in this morning, and I've actually gone the opposite way from the way I would usually go. And so I'm walking along, quite the thing, and I've got to this stage now, and I've realised I've actually missed my left turn to go back up home. So I'm now that far along my usual walk, because what made me think, where am I? Because I was that lost in my own head in the music, was thinking to myself, when I get here, will I do this or will I do that? And I thought, well, why even asking that? Because usually you would be coming back the other way. And that's when I realised I'd just kind of gone on like an autopilot and I've just been walking. So my 5k walk, because I'm now at that point of no return, I'm just as well finishing my normal walk. I'm going to have done 10k, or around about 10k, it's certainly over 9. So just like, well, it is what it is. The weather's beautiful, as you can see. It's the last weekend of the Spanish holidays. To be honest, I thought there maybe be more out, but I'm sure it'll build up as the day goes. It's usually about 10:30 that they all start to kick in. We're not that far off it, but anyway, there you go. My 5k is turning into closer to a 10k because I got lost in music, which is no bad thing. Hey ho, I'll enjoy. Okay, let's round up the week. You want to go first? Will I go first?
You go first.
I'll go first. So I've had a tough week. The last 4 days in particular, I have been hungry all the time. So that could be because I've upped my walking a little bit and I have upped my resistance training a little bit. So it could be down to that, but I've pretty much remained within my calorie count, but I have been incredibly hungry. So the upshot of that though is that I've lost 1.5 pounds this week. So brilliant, another loss. Can I complain? But I will, because I'm so hungry.
Yeah, that's all I hear.
Yeah, I am. I'm just.
When's lunch?
Well,
Now.
I am. But you keep asking the same question. When do you want to eat? I'm like, now. I'm starving now. I've been starving since the last day. So I'm very hungry this week. So we're having our 5-day tomorrow.
Yes.
So
Looking
hopefully,
forward to that.
yeah, and I'm just going to eat, and hopefully, just that eating will trigger something to just relax. But time will tell. It's maybe just something that I'm going to have to get through for the next couple of weeks, and see if it calms down. I might have to consider looking into my protein again.
Yeah.
And it might just be that my protein's too low now. I need to find a balance, but I'll work on that. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, for me, it's been quite a good week. I've been in the pool quite a lot. I've actually done a tiny little bit of swimming in the pool this week. But my plan would be certainly over the next couple of weeks to do a lot more. I've also had a 1.5 pound weight loss this week, which I'm absolutely delighted with. So over the course of August, it's been a good month for me. Only looking at losing ideally a pound a week, so I'm well over that, which has been fabulous. I'm looking at increasing walking, maybe not quite as much as yourself, but I will be doing some increased walking, and I'm also going to be starting a cycling challenge.
You are?
I have arthritis, knees, hips, feet, so cycling has been quite difficult in the past.
Yes, and you have a reconstructed knee.
I do have a reconstructed knee. I have a reconstructed Achilles tendon as well.
You do.
And
true.
as Barry calls it, I have a Frankenfoot, which has got quite a beautiful scar on the side, and it's all lumpy and horrible. So cycling is a bit of a challenge for me. So I've set myself a target over 20 weeks that I'm going to do a cycling challenge to do 25 kilometres. Probably doesn't sound like a huge amount. If I manage it quite easily over the first 4 or 5 weeks, then I'll increase the distance. So that's my target, and that's then going to get me moving. I will also then need to do some resistance training and possibly some Pilates, yoga in the interim on the days when I'm not actually cycling. So looking forward, I'm looking forward to the 5-day tomorrow. Looking forward to the big styles. And then the healthy eating to continue and the exercise to ramp up.
Yeah. Yes, but and you've got to remember, you're saying it might not seem like much, but it's all relative.
Yes.
You know, as you
So
say,
doing
you've got
nothing.
things, and that's it exactly. Because you haven't,
I haven't
although you've
cycled.
lost all this weight, you've not done any what class as additional exercise in any
No,
way.
I've not done
cardio or-
anything since February,
Well, this is it. So
as
baby
you very
steps.
nicely pointed out
Yes,
for me.
I have, yes.
So what are you going to do?
So, if anyone who's watching, if they've watched it in the past, they know part of the weight loss is that I'm looking to lose weight, and when I get down to a certain amount, I was looking to train to do a 5k jog, do a 100k cycle, and do 10 pull-ups. Now, because of what's been going on with my butt, there's certain things that, then to be honest, I'm not at the weight yet that I want to be at. Cycling I could start now. I think, all being equal, I could start the cycling now if it wasn't for my butt, the fact that I can't really sit. Although I'm sitting, I'm going to have to stand up after we've done this video. So the cycling I'm not ready for yet, although I could do that. I'm not ready to start the 5k jog yet, nowhere near it, and I'm nowhere near going to be able to start training for the 10 pull-ups. But what I did think to myself was, I'm walking a fair bit. Walking is absolutely okay. So I have spoken to ChatGTP, and ChatGTP has very kindly organised a 20-week plan for me. It came up with the 20 weeks. I said I was in no rush to do this, so it said, well, we'll do it in 20 weeks. So I am going to build up to walking 26.2 miles. So again, yeah, there's folk out there that build up to run these things. I ain't never going to run that distance. Not a chance. I'm not even interested. But walking 26.2 miles, I'm going to do. And it's about the journey. It's the build up to actually doing that is going to increase my steps every day. And we didn't need to be doing these things in a hurry.
No, and that's 42.2 kilometres if you work on the metric.
Yeah.
The metric scale.
Yep, so are we both starting that on Monday?
We'll start on Monday.
Start on Monday. So next week I will do a few videos of me starting my walks, which isn't going to be any different.
Well.
Yeah, but for me it's not going to be any different from the videos I usually do. Me walking and ranting.
You walking. Oh yeah. I'll try not to rant because it's not really not very good to rant when you're on a bike.
Yeah, but we'll try and get some video on it and see how we get on.
Yeah.
Okay, dokie. Was there anything else? If there was, I can't remember what
No,
it
I don't
was.
think
So
there was
we'll,
any.
we'll just end this week's video here.
Yeah,
and
look
we'll
forward
move
to
on.
seeing you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Take care.